Hello, I'm Moira McPartlin and I am the Scriever for the Federation of Writers Scotland 2022, something that I'm absolutely thrilled about. One of the things that I wanted to do during the year was to create and publish a short video just with some tricks and tips and inspiration just to help anyone out there in the Federation that is interested in finding out how I do my work. Today, because it's, Happy New Year by the way, because it's the beginning of the year, I'd like to talk about setting goals, because that's normally when people make New Year's resolutions that you normally break by February. But this is about setting goals and how to keep a track of the goals and really to achieve things. Now, I know that a lot of people don't like to set goals, and that's totally fine. I personally have always set goals. I think, I suppose I got into the habit of it when I started to go to creative writing classes when I first started writing. And the first thing that you're normally asked to do is to write down your goals for the class. And I always find that really useful to see how you're kept on track. So since then, I have been doing that for my writing and also for my life as well. I make goals about what I want to achieve, maybe something I want to do with my house, or something I want to do to make me better, a better person or healthier. So there's lots of goals I like to do. So how do I go about making goals? The first thing I do at the beginning of the year is I write a list of all my goals. You probably can't see that, but I just make a big list and then I think, wow, that's quite a lot. So then I will break it down by month and see what I want to achieve each month throughout the year, and that makes it more achievable. This notebook is actually a goal book. It is specifically for that. I started using these last year. This is last year's book and it was really successful. But before that, I just used a normal notebook, and you can just write out the months at the beginning of your notebooks and keep a track of that way, or you could do it on a spreadsheet if you want and have it hanging up on your wall just to keep you on track. But then even through the month, I like to keep a close check on what I'm doing. And so at the beginning of the week, every week, I write a Post-it note. And the reason I use a Post-it note is because it's small, so I can't possibly write lots and lots of things in it. I have seen people with to-do lists that are just way too big, but with a Post-it note, there's only so much that you can write on it, because there's only so much that you can achieve in a week. And the good thing about that is because I'm a list person. I write lists for everything, and I get great satisfaction in ticking off or scoring off every time I've completed something. And by the end of the week, what you do with your Post-it note is, when you've completed everything, or you can carry stuff over, of course, but not too much, you can just crumple it up and bin it, and that's that week done. By the end of the year, hopefully, you will have achieved most of your goals. And I can say from personal experience that it works for me, and I normally manage to get most of my goals done. The one goal that I don't seem to manage to do is to tidy my study, because I'm quite a messy person. So I hope that is something that you would be interested to do. There are there's lots of information out there about how to measure your goals and the best way to do goals. So I'm going to put a little link to one article about creating goals by writer Caroline Deacon, writer and blogger Caroline Deacon. So I hope you find that interesting. So that's it for this month. I hope that you have some success with your goals and find it useful. Next month, I would like to talk about going on an artist date. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but I'd like to talk about that because that is another thing that I find really, really useful to help me with my writing. The other thing that I would like to do as a Scriever throughout the year is to bring you interviews with industry insiders, and I'm going to ask a few people and ask them some questions and see if I can do some interviews with them either online or in person, hopefully. And that's something to look forward to. I don't know if I can promise you one for next month, but I certainly plan to do that throughout the year. In the meantime, happy writing, and I hope you all have a good month. Bye bye.